Hello everyone, Stazima here, back again with a Halo commentary. I apologize for the very strange schedule recently, but I'm going to get right down into the grit of the matter. But before I vent to you all, I just want to share a very important update to the Let's Play Thursday. I've reconsidered it because I did have so many options. I had Skyrim, Oblivion, and Morrowind as options on the polls, and it came down to Assassin's Creed versus Black Ops, and as you know, Assassin's Creed 2 did actually blow it out in the last one, but a lot of the people who are watching the Skyrim Let's Play want to see some kind of Oblivion, or rather Elder Scrolls gameplay. So I've actually never played Morrowind as a confession, and I've always kind of actually wanted to play it. So I'm going to give one last option for people to choose from between Morrowind and Assassin's Creed 2. So go vote in the poll in the description below. Vote once, please, only once. Vote Morrowind or Assassin's Creed 2. Easy, very straightforward. It'll take you about 1 second. So I have been gone for a while, and this kind of state happens every once in a while to most commentators I know. It's where you kind of just run out of ideas to make videos with, and thus when you run out of ideas, you kind of run out of motivation, especially when you have like a large schedule in front of you like I do. And this is kind of what happened to me in 1 week, and I just kind of got like short-circuited out, and I didn't want to make a video. First of all, I got hit with the quickfire. It was a very slow news week for Halo, and there wasn't really much to work off of with the comments, so I was kind of overwhelmed with that. I didn't have much to talk about with quickfire. And then when the Halo 4 commentary I had to make that, I had no idea what I was going to talk about. I felt like whatever I talked about, I've talked about it before somehow, and that whatever I would say would be repetitive and boring to whoever would be watching it, and I didn't want to kind of do that. And then on top of that, the Let's Plays, I had actually finished the Halo Reach Let's Play, so I didn't know which one I was going to do yet, so I kind of had to put that off, so I didn't know what I was going to do there. And then lastly, the Skyrim Dawn Guard was really hitting me very hard because I feel like viewers are going to get very bored with it because it's just an exact same playthrough. Because I played through it once as the vampire, and then I want to play through it again as the Dawn Guard, but they're pretty much completely identical. So basically, instead of like these little, except for these like 30 seconds where it's different than the vampire one, the Dawn Guard one is pretty much exactly the same as the vampire one, which is why I feel like I'm just playing the same thing again, and people are just watching it, and I feel like I'm a kind of a cheapskate getting views easily off of people when I'm actually playing the same thing over and over again. So I kind of made a work around that by referring back to previous videos, but it's a workout for me to actually just play the same game twice in a row, like so quickly like that. It's kind of boring for me actually, with the trying to split the difference going on here. So that was a really tough decision for me, and I was kind of just overwhelmed with all this stuff that I just kind of like sat back and said, you know what, I'm not going to make a video. So I was overwhelmed by this lack of ideas and inspiration, and that happens to a lot of commentators, like I say, and some of them kind of just put that off, and they just keep putting out videos no matter what, how they're feeling or whatever, and they just come out with these low quality videos time after time. And that it continually burns them down. Rather than taking a break and kind of rejuvenating themselves, they keep making videos over and over, and they keep making these low quality videos, and this goes all downhill from there. And that happens to a lot of people. A lot of people fall into that trap where they kind of run out of ideas and they just keep going and completely burn themselves out. And that's really the core of this issue for me, is whether or not to put out a high quality video every time, or to just not put out a video at all. Because I feel like you guys are kind of coming here to get some enjoyment, to get some high quality, semi-amateur professional material, some kind of analysis, some good thoughts, some entertainment, and I really don't want to let you down with some low quality, boring stuff that I don't want to put that stuff out. So that's why I always try to do this high quality stuff, and if I feel like I'm not able to put a video that's good enough out, I feel like I just won't put a video out at all. That is until I can recuperate and make videos good once again. So that was an active decision by me to not put out videos because I felt like they would be low quality, and I didn't want to let you guys down because I feel like you guys deserve good videos every time and not just low quality stuff that's just like, why am I even watching this? I don't want you guys to fall into that kind of boring commentator kind of trap or whatever, where commentators keep you coming back to their videos and they're just actually just boring hunks of nothing with no content whatsoever involved in them at all. So I definitely didn't want to do that, and that's why I actively chose to not put out videos for a little bit. So I am good to go now. Actually, I feel like I'm ready to make videos. I'm back in the mood to make some good stuff. I got some ideas and some good plans coming up ahead. There's going to be a quick fire and a commentary as usual this week. I'm actually going to change the vlogs. Instead of every week, I'm going to change the vlogs to every other week, because I felt like that kind of contributed to me getting burned out so easily, was because I was putting out too much at a time, and I need to push back the vlogs to every other week now. I hope you guys can understand about that. The Let's Plays, this Thursday, I am starting the Halo Wars Let's Play. And maybe I'm going to be starting the Assassin's Creed or Morrowind Let's Play. It depends kind of how the poll goes. So I need to kind of get Morrowind if it wins. So that's why it might take a little bit. Or if it's Assassin's Creed just blows it out, then Assassin's Creed will come out this Thursday. But remember to vote in that poll, Assassin's Creed versus Morrowind. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking in with me. I hope that you stay tuned for the next note on the Dawn Guard DLC. I am probably going to finish it, but I'm going to finish it very quickly. It is, like I said earlier, a very just repetition of the vampire campaign, so I think I might just actually just skip to the ending of the Dawn Guard and just kind of go with the ending, the Dawn Guard's ending, kind of that kind of thing, instead of just playing through the whole thing over and over again, giving you guys these little 2-minute segments where they're kind of different from each other, because they're pretty much exactly the same. I'm almost finished the Dawn Guard campaign, that is, and I can tell you that the Vampire and the Dawn Guard are probably 95% the same exact content. Thank you guys so much for watching as usual. Leave a rating, leave a comment. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.